The criminalization of HIV non-disclosure is the fact that in Canada, a person living with HIV can be prosecuted and sent to jail for not disclosing their HIV positive status before having sex. The legal obligation to disclose is not something that you can find in the criminal code. That's something that was established by the Supreme Court of Canada, the highest court in the country, in a decision called Courier in 1998. In that decision, the Supreme Court of Canada applied the general provision of assault to the non-disclosure of HIV. The Supreme Court decided that if you don't disclose your status before having sex that poses a significant risk of HIV transmission, you committed an assault. So that was in 1998. In 2012, the Supreme Court of Canada released its decision in two cases called Maybior and DC. In those two cases, the Supreme Court was called once again to determine when people have a duty to disclose under the criminal law. More specifically, the Supreme Court was called to determine what's the impact of using a condom or having an undetectable or low viral load on the duty to disclose. The Supreme Court of Canada in this decision actually decided that people living with HIV have a duty to disclose before sex that poses a realistic possibility of HIV transmission. So it did change a little bit the test, a bit from a significant risk to a realistic possibility of HIV transmission. And to our great deception, the Supreme Court of Canada decided that even if you use a condom or if you have a low viral load, there is a realistic possibility of HIV transmission that triggers a legal duty to disclose.